Attention passionate Atlanta, Falcons fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC South and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Atlanta Falcons' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Atlanta, FALCONS, FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. What if I told you that the Falcons are potentially on the verge of a major move that could reshape their offense and significantly boost their chances of contending deep into the playoffs? That's right. There's a serious buzz in NFL circles about a possible trade involving Jacoby Meyers, currently with the Las Vegas Raiders, heading to Atlanta. This isn't just some rumor. Sources close to Adam Schefter have indicated that the Raiders, sitting at 2-5 with their offensive struggles, are exploring ways to shake things up before the trade deadline. And Meyers, a talented, versatile wide receiver, is at the top of their wish list for a potential swap. Now, why would the Raiders want to trade Meyers? Well, that's a story in itself. The Raiders are in rebuild mode, folks. They've got about $18 million in cap space, and they're trying to prioritize their future. After some missteps with their quarterback situation, Minshew's injury and subsequent absence for 3 games, they're shifting focus to building around their young talent and draft picks. They've got their eyes on the 2026 first-round pick from Atlanta as a key asset. What makes Meyers so attractive, though? Well, despite being undrafted in 2019, he's turned himself into a reliable target, especially in critical situations. His PFF grade up to Week 6 this season is impressive, around 87. 6 overall, and he's been a major contributor on the field with over 200 receiving yards in his career, 26 touchdowns, and an average of 4 yards per reception. In 2025 alone, Meyers has been a consistent performer with 52 receptions for 682 yards and 5 touchdowns. What really stands out is his ability to make contested catches. He's in the top 7 among wide receivers in contested catch percentage, with a 60% success rate. That's huge because, in today's NFL, having a receiver who can come down with tough catches under pressure is a game changer, especially in the red zone or during third down conversions. His hands are reliable, and he's shown great route running and yards after catch ability, boosting Rams' offense last year and now looking to do the same for Atlanta. But let's talk about why the Falcons might find Meyers such a perfect fit. Right now, Atlanta is sitting at 3-4, and their passing game has been a bit of a roller coaster. Their pass yards per game rank around 22nd in the league, and after losing Ray McLeod earlier this year and Darnell Mooney's injury setbacks, they've been searching for consistency and a reliable second target behind Drake London. Meyers could fill that void perfectly. He's a proven third-down specialist, with projections showing a 15% improvement in third-down conversions if he joins the team. His presence would open up more opportunities for London, who has already posted over 700 yards and 6 touchdowns this season. And it's not just about the short and intermediate routes. Meyers is also capable of stretching the field, with a solid YAC, yards after catch, of around 160 yards after catch this year. His ability to turn a quick checkdown into a big gain could be exactly what quarterback Kirk Cousins needs to elevate the Falcons' offense. Cousins has been solid this year, throwing for nearly 900 yards and 11 touchdowns, and his connection with Meyers could create mismatches against defenses that are forced to respect both London and Meyers, especially in zone coverage. That's where the YAC factor becomes so crucial. Meyers' contested catch ability and reliable hands would make him a go-to target on crucial third downs or in clutch moments late in games. Now on the Raiders' side, the move makes sense from a cap and rebuild perspective. They're looking to free up around $12 million in cap space by trading Meyers, which they can then reinvest in developing their defensive line and acquiring more draft capital, especially with the focus on building around their young talent and addressing their offensive line issues. Vegas's offensive line has struggled this year, allowing an average of 3-1 sacks per game, which hampers the entire offense's productivity. Their defense, ranked 28th in EPA per run allowed, and giving up about 150 yards per game on the ground, needs a serious overhaul. So, trading Meyers could be seen as part of a broader reset, especially with the team prioritizing their draft picks and future quarterback options after some disappointing results with Minshew's injury. For the Falcons, acquiring Mayers would be a major upgrade at wide receiver and a clear signal that they're serious about competing now. Their current pass attack, ranked around 22nd in the league, has shown flashes but lacks that consistent second reliable target. Mayers could change that immediately. His presence would not only boost third down efficiency, but also help open up lanes for London and Rondale Moore, who has been performing well with a PFF grade near 80. His ability to run precise routes and make contested catches would add a new dimension to Atlanta's offensive arsenal. Plus, with Mayers in the mix, the Falcons could see their offense surpass the 350 yards per game mark, which would be a huge step forward. But what's really exciting is how this move could influence the bigger picture in the NFC South. If Atlanta manages to bring Mayers into the fold, it could seriously elevate their playoff odds. Currently, the Falcons' Super Bowl odds hover around +10-0, but a trade like this could push them to around +4-0, making them genuine contenders in their division and perhaps even in the NFC overall. Mayers' contested catch ability, especially in tight games against division rivals like the Saints, could be a difference maker. His ability to come down with 20-plus yard catches in clutch moments, especially against tough front sevens, would give Atlanta that extra edge in close games. And let's not forget the broader context. The NFC South is wide open. The Buccaneers, Saints, and Panthers have all shown flashes of potential, but consistency has been elusive. If the Falcons add Mayers and improve their passing game, they could be the team that finally breaks through and takes control of the division. Their defense, which is currently allowing about 2-4 sacks per game, needs to generate more pressure, but with Mayers boosting the offense, they could control the clock better, keep their defense fresh, and wear down opponents over the course of the game. That's a recipe for success, an aggressive, balanced team that can play both ends of the spectrum. Now, what does this mean for the upcoming games? Well, with Mayers, the Falcons could see a significant uptick in their third down success rate, which is already projected to improve by around 15%. That means more sustained drives, more scoring opportunities, and ultimately more wins. His ability to thrive in the slot and convert checkdowns into big gains aligns perfectly with Kirk Cousins' style, efficient, precise, and smart. Plus, the chemistry that Mayers could develop with the Falcons' offensive line, especially in the face of upcoming challenges against tough defenses, might be the missing piece to push Atlanta over the top. And the potential impact goes beyond just the immediate season. If this move clicks, the Falcons could set the stage for a sustained period of success, especially if they pair Mayers with their young core and continue to build a balanced attack. The NFC South is in flux, and teams like Tampa Bay and New Orleans are not invincible. Atlanta could position itself as a new powerhouse, with Mayers playing a pivotal role in their strategic turnaround. Now the trade deadline is approaching fast, April 4th to be exact, and all signs point to this being a move that could happen. The Falcons would likely see Mayers as a perfect complement to their existing receivers, giving them that reliable, clutch target they need to finish drives and win close games. And for the Raiders, it's about setting the stage for their future, focusing on draft picks and cap space for a rebuild that's more about long-term growth than immediate success. So, Falcons fans, get ready. This potential acquisition could be a game changer. We're talking about a player who has proven himself in the league, who has the hands, the route running, and the YAC ability to be a true difference maker. If they pull this off, it won't just be a smart trade. It could be the move that propels Atlanta into the playoff picture and sets them up for a deep postseason run. The NFC South is already promising to be a dogfight, but with Mayers in the fold, the Falcons could be the team to beat. And now, Atlanta Falcons fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Are you excited about Mayers potentially joining the team? Do you think it'll make enough of a difference? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Falcons. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Atlanta Falcons news. We're in an exciting phase, folks, and this move could be the spark that ignites a new chapter in Atlanta's football history. Let's keep the passion alive, and as always, go Falcons.